um, what happens when light travels from denser to rarer medium. So here we have taken four conditions, four types of rays which are traveling from water to air. So when the light ray, that is the A, it is perpendicular, it is falling perpendicular on the surface of the water, we know that the angle of incidence is 0 degree. So the angle of refraction will also be 0 degree, it will move undeviated. Now when here ray B falls, the angle is less than 48 degree. So therefore it will undergo refraction. Okay? It will move away from the normal. Now when ray C falls in such a way that the angle of incidence is equal to the critical angle of water air surface. So what will happen? At critical angle, the angle of refraction becomes 90 degrees. So it will move this way, that is normal, and this is 90 degree. It will just pass through the surface of the water. Now for ray D, the angle of incidence is more than the critical angle. So here it will undergo total internal reflection. So, and how to measure this total internal reflection we will learn in the next problem. Here we can see a ray of light is entering a glass slab and it's striking the surface at an angle of 42 degree. So what will happen to the fate of the light ray? Here it is given the critical angle to be 42 degree. Now critical angle, we have to find the angle of incidence. So this is the normal. So and this total angle is 90 degree. So the angle of incidence will be 90 minus 42, that is 48 degree. This shows the critical angle is more than the angle of incidence is more than critical angle. Therefore, it will undergo total internal reflection. Okay. So angle of reflection will also be same as angle of incidence. So this is 48 degree. This will be 42 degree, and this is perpendicular. So this angle will be 48 degree again. See, this is 48 degree. Now this angle will be 42 degree. In this triangle, this is 90 degree. So therefore, it will also be 48 degree. Now here it is 48 degree when it is striking. So this angle will be 42 degree because this is 90 degree. This is 48. So 90 minus 48, this is 42 degree, which is becoming equal to the critical angle. So therefore the light ray will pass through like this. It will undergo as because here the angle of incidence is equal to the critical angle, the ray will pass like this. So this is the fate of the light ray when it enters this glass slab and strikes here at an angle of 42 degree. Here the light rays enters and it enters at perpendicular to the surface through which it entered. It is perpendicular to that surface of the, this is a prism, glass prism. The critical angle is given to be 42 degree. Let's see how the light ray will pass through it. Okay. So as because it is 90 degree, it will move undeviated. The angle of refraction will also be 0 degree. This is 90 degree, means angle of incidence is 0 degree. And angle of refraction will also be 0 degree. Now when it strikes here, in this triangle, we know this is 90 degree, this is 60 degree, so this will be obviously 30 degree. Now here this line is perpendicular to this surface, this total angle is 90 degree. So therefore this angle will be 90 minus 30, this is 60 degree. Now 60 degree means it is more than the critical angle, so it will undergo total internal reflection. So this angle is 60 degree. Now here in this triangle, this is 60. Now this is 60 means this is 30. So what will be this angle? This angle will be 90 degree. So that means here again the angle of incidence is 0 degree. So therefore the angle of refraction will be 0 degree and it will move here undeviated. So this is the fate of the incident ray here.